got him. Yes.
Thank you. Ah! So you a big music fan?
Oh, yeah, those guys are good, you know. Plus, I did my makeup.
They're just so versatile.
Oh, yeah.
So versatile. You're pretty tough on dogs, man.
No? Well, you know, it depends on how they look, Arsenio, you know? I mean, there's certain, I don't know, every time you get paired with, like, a dog, it's like, in my way of thinking, they're always, like, trying to steal things from you, you know what I mean? It's like they do it without even acknowledging that you've trained all your life to do a great job and to be really into your stuff, and then all of a sudden there's some animal that's 2 years old comes and takes everything from you, you know?
Yeah.
All the audience appreciation, everything like that, and they don't do anything except go, you know, their tongue sticks out, and you know,
they'll steal scenes from you.
Oh, all the time, you know. So you got to be careful, you know, who you're working with, you know?
Yeah.
And I make sure that just about every time it seems I'm working, I get paired with some kind of animal, you know? And that's just the way they like to do it. I don't know, you know?
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie yet, but I hear you're ultimately Hooch's worst nightmare.
Hey, nothing can be Hooch's worst nightmare except looking in the mirror. Have you seen that dog? My God. That dog is the ugliest looking dog I ever saw. And the friendly, you know, his real name's Beasley. And Beasley is like so relaxed, you know, but when you look like that, you don't have to do anything, you know. People just go by and they go way around you. And Beasley's like ready to jump on you and lick you and have fun. Except the drool, it's just drooling all the time.
Now, did they have to cast a dog that could drool at command, or is that something you all did to the dog?
I think when I worked with him, he just drooled on command, you know. He was just drooling. He could hardly wait to get in a scene with me, you know. It's just like drooling coming out of it. I think it's the breed of the dog, you know. Actually, you know, they bred him to be a bear. They're a bear dog, is what they were in France, and they bred them to track bears. So after years and years and years, anyway, Beasley it's a French de Bordeaux, I believe is the name of the dog, and they've got this huge, massive skin folds, you know. So any dog will look, it's gonna get work, you know. The dog's gonna work for a long time, you know.
Yeah. I should drool some night. I talked to Mitzi Shore, who is the owner and creator of a concept in L.A. called the Comedy Store, where the young comics in this town kind of prepare. She told me you were a stand-up. I never knew that.
Yeah, from about 1973 to about 1973 and a half. Barry Levinson and I used to do stand-up together, and we actually wrote with Rudy DeLuca and Barry Levinson and myself for Tim Conway.
Barry's a director now. He did some Robin Williams project or something.
Yeah, he did Rain Man.
Yeah,
and he did, God, he's a young Sherlock Holmes. He did The Natural.
Oh, okay.
He did Diner.
Did he do Good Morning,
Good Morning Vietnam?
Yeah.
And he's done quite well by himself,
yes.
You know? And that's what we used to do, and that's how we started out, was doing comedy, because that's the only jobs we could find, you know, back then. And Barry had always been a writer, and I had always been a performer, or at least an actor. And he thought, well, you'll be good in comedy, so we tried it, and it worked out, you know. And then the Comedy Store opened in '73, and that's when it also, in April, I think, of '73. And God, those are the days when people came in off the streets. You know, there was you didn't have to sign up to get on. And, I mean, you saw everybody there, you know, it was real loose.
Yeah. Did you ever, like, I thought I heard somebody get shot or something.
Like, who's back there?
He's back.
I hate that sound, man.
Speaking of being back, that famous line from Poltergeist, they're back, I think it was.
Yeah.
I had your lovely co-star here. We were talking about her experiences in the pool with the skeletons and all that kind of stuff. Did you ever have any bad experiences, any frightening things happen to you while you were doing that movie?
Well, yeah, I mean, you get into it, I think when you tap into that stuff, you're going to start tapping into stuff that you really don't need to be tapping into, you know what I mean? It's, I don't believe, I'm not superstitious, and I don't believe in kind of like occult deals, but there was some stuff going around in there that was weird. I mean, we had, I got real sick in that movie. The sound stage where we shot, they had in the walls, I think, they've been shooting there for so long, there were diseases in the walls. You know, there's just diseases there. I mean, people, from years and years, I had Spencer Tracy's disease, you know. I'm sure that I had a disease that was an old disease.
Yeah.
And it was floating around in the pool, and so, you know, and there was water all the time. I finally got a virus that was attacking the heart muscle. Oh. And they said, I didn't know how serious it was, and they took me to the doctor, and they said, well, you know, if that goes into the heart, you're done. And I thought, well, done, you know, like with the movie here, or how far? They said, no, this is real. You know, this is real.
The real deal.
Yeah, you're going to go. That's why I don't want that to happen. You know, I just stop that, you know. Well, there's nothing they can do. So, you know, I mean, it gets weird.
Let me ask you a serious question, okay?
Yeah.
Kind of personal. Talk to me about Mr. Peanut.
Yeah, well, Mr. Peanut was, I played Mr. Peanut. See, Mr. Peanut, oh, God, Mr. Peanut, Jesus. In Spokane, Washington, which is in the Inland Empire, there's a store called Stagers, IGA. And that's where I worked as a kid in the grocery store. And there was a guy that, I was losing my job, okay? And there was a guy came by and says, do you want to be Mr. Peanut? And at that time, I'd do anything, man. I'd just do anything to get out of the grocery business. You know? And I wasn't even in the grocery business. But anyway, he says, we'll dress you up in a peanut outfit. And you wear spats, and we'll put on a shell, and you get the monocle and the top hat and a cane. And you get to walk around the grocery stores and hand out dry roasted peanuts to all the kids. And I said, great idea. So they put the thing on me and got all dressed up, and I was about 7 feet tall with this thing on. And it weighed about 300 pounds. It's made out of fiberglass.
Yeah.
So every time you'd like lean a little bit, you just keep going. You couldn't stop yourself, you know? And the little kids were mean, you know? They'd see you by the carrots, or, you know, they'd see you by the vegetable place, and they'd kick you in the shin and laugh, you know, and you bend over, and you're already leaning over, and now you're rolling down the aisle, and, you know, give you a little boot, and you'd be just going down the plane. And then they'd take my cane, and they'd try to stick it through the monocle hole, you know. And I'd be back there going like, get out of here, you know, and I'd get out of here, and have some peanuts, and the little kids doing that. And finally the guy says, listen, let's avoid conflict. Just go outside on the street and take these planter peanut handkerchiefs and wave at the car and give them out to all the kids. And I says, okay, I'll do that. We went out there, and sure enough, you know, a truck is coming by, and we wave at and the little kids are waving with and I get kicked from behind, and I'm right into traffic. You know, one of the little kids has kicked me out into like 4-lane highway. You know, and there's this giant peanut shell, and there's a little hanky waving, you know, don't hit me, you know. And I mean, it's like, it was suicidal. It was a premise to what I was going to find out that was going to happen in show business in general.
Yeah.
You know, basically, I've been dressed in a fiberglass outfit for at least 6 years, you know. It just seems, you know.
Well, those days are over.
Yeah.
I don't have to wish you good luck on the movie because it's already out and it's doing well. It's #1 this week.
Yeah, yeah.
So continued success.
Craig T. Nelson will protect Muhammad Ali.